evening, Amerks fans, and welcome to the 2018 Rochester Americans Hall of Fame night as we induct one new member into this exclusive club. 32 years ago, the Amerks Hall of Fame was created to honor the players, coaches, and key contributors who helped shape this storied franchise since its inception in 1956. And tonight we continue in that tradition as we induct a former goaltender who backstopped the Amerks to back-to-back Calder Cup Finals appearances and became one of the best at his position in his 4 seasons with the club. This individual also holds the distinction of becoming just the 6th netminder in the 62-year history of the franchise to be enshrined in the Amerks Hall of Fame. At this time, please direct your attention to the video board overhead for a look back at Hall of Fame career of Martin Biron.
Biron backstopped the Amerks for parts of 4 seasons, from 1997 to 2001, during which he compiled a 59, 32, and 9 career record, a .921 saves percentage, and a 2.36 goals against average, ranking him 12th amongst all goaltenders in franchise history. A native of Lac Saint Charles, Quebec, Biron played his first full pro season with the Amerks during the 97-98 campaign, in 41 games posting a 14-18-6 record. He also became just the 2nd netminder in franchise history to record 5 shutouts in his first season with the team, a feat originally accomplished by Jerry McNeil in the 57-58 season and was later matched by former teammate Mika Norinen. Biron's best season as an Amerk came the next year during the 98-99 campaign when he appeared in 52 games, finishing with a 36-13-3 overall record, setting the franchise mark for the lowest goals against average at 2.07 and the highest saves percentage at .930, which tied the AHL record. For his efforts, Biron was named the recipient of the AHL's top 2 goaltending awards, the Aldridge Bass Team Memorial Award presented annually to the goaltender voted best at his position, and the Harry Happ Holmes Memorial Award, which recognizes a team's goaltender with the fewest goals against per game, appearing in at least 25 games. He also represented Rochester at the '99 AHL All-Star Game and was named to the AHL's first All-Star team. The former first-round pick of the Buffalo Sabres became just the 2nd netminder in team history to post 6 shutouts in a single season that year, matching the franchise record originally set by Amerks Hall of Famer Bobby Perreault in the 67-68 season. Biron played his final season in Rochester in 2000-2001, while also splitting time with the Buffalo Sabres. His Amerks career numbers are 2,761 saves and 13 shutouts in 103 games in the red, white, and blue. His 13 shutouts are still the 4th most among any Rochester goaltender in the 62-year history of the franchise.
Marty, just want to wish you congratulations on an outstanding career. You meant a lot to Western New York and as an Amerk and as a Sabre, so congratulations on your night here in Rochester. All the best.
Well, Marty, congratulations on your Hall of Fame induction. I know it just proves that hockey is for everyone. You found something you can do, and I just hope that you learn English before you do your speech so people will understand exactly what you're going to say.
Hey Marty, congratulations on the Hall of Fame honor. It's awesome. Loved playing with you. You're a great guy. But more importantly, loved winning all the money on cards against you. Congrats, bud.
Hey Marty, congratulations, and you've come a long way since the first time at rookie party when you dressed up as Kiss and tried to sing in your Franklish. Lots of different stories, but it really boils down to you're a really good person and well-deserved. You enjoy it with your family tonight and embrace all the people here that are here to support you.
Hey Marty, congratulations on your induction into the Amerks Hall of Fame. Certainly a well-deserved honor for a great goalie. I truly enjoyed my time playing with you in Buffalo. You're one of my favorite teammates I ever had. We'll always remember a lot of good times we had together on the ice and off the ice. So congratulations to you and your family. Hope you have a great night.
Marty Biron, congratulations on being inducted into the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame. Well deserved. You've had a great career. You had a great career in Rochester, a great NHL career. I enjoyed having you as my goaltender for a great number of years. Telling you were starting game day was just one sentence, but listening to your answer sometimes took 4 or 5 minutes on why he should be playing that night. You're a heck of a competitor, a great guy, and congratulations once again.
Hi, Marty. Congratulations on being elected into the Amerks Hall of Fame. It's a pleasure watching you play. The big thing that I loved about you is your love for the game and the way you handled yourself, not only on the ice, but also off the ice with class. And I know a lot of your teammates are proud of you. You're a fan favorite, and make sure you enjoy your night. Congratulations and great job.
Martin Biron, congratulations. Well deserved in the Hall of Fame, no doubt about it. Hall of Fame goalie, Hall of Fame personality. Defining moment to me, 1999 Calder Cup playoffs against Philadelphia. The Amerks lose twice in Philly, come home for 3. Marty gave up 2 goals in 3 games, and that pretty much stamped him right there as a big-time, big-game goalie who was on his way. Congrats, Marty.
Congrats, Marty. What a great honor to go in the Hall of Fame. I guess all those 2-on-2 games we played after practice finally paid off for you.
You know what? Marty was a great teammate. Obviously, he had the gift of the gab and kept things loose. You know, but when it came down to game time, he was an absolute competitor. And you know, there was a switch that he turned on, and you know, the fact that he didn't let things bother him too much. Obviously, he helped us get to the final that year, and he's very deserving of being put in the Hall of Fame.
Hey Marty, congratulations. So thrilled to have you as a member of the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame. And what a great experience has been watching you from the start of your professional career all the way through to today when you're actually taking jobs away from broadcasters. But we won't hold that against you. It's just such a thrill to have you as a part of the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
So Marty and I go way back. Remember back in the day with the prospects, they used to bring us in Buffalo in the summer and train 2 months there, and we would, he'd be the only guy with a car, so we'd all pack in the little Firefly to go the old HSBC. It was good times, but no, Marty was the most probably outgoing, talkative teammate I played with, very welcoming, but what was the most impressive was when it was game time, he had his game face on and he was a totally different guy. Remember in '99 Calder Cup finals, he was the backbone of that team, carried us to the playoffs, and I was really impressed by that and went on to have a really successful career. Congrats, Marty. Really happy for you. It's well deserved.
Marty, congrats on your induction into the Hall of Fame. Couldn't go to a more deserving guy. As a veteran guy watching you come in from a rookie, establishing yourself as a top player in the American League and working your way to the NHL, had no doubt that you would get to the highest level. Just the way you battled, competed, your focus on a day-to-day basis was very impressive. So happy for you, and couldn't happen to a better guy. Really cool to see you in the Amerks Hall of Fame.
Hey Marty, it's Palmer. I just want to take a minute to congratulate you on entering the Amerks Hall of Fame. Enjoy your night. I had a blast having a chance to play with you. You're a great teammate, great person, and a great goalie. It's definitely well deserved. Enjoy the night with your family, and hopefully everyone can understand your speech in English.
It's only fitting that we're standing right here in this goal crease where he spent so many nights playing so many great games. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice, Martin Biron. Marty is joined by his wife Anne-Marie, son Jacob, and daughters Grace, Emily, and Ashley. And also here to support Marty is his parents, Rajan and Celine, and in-laws, Roger and Maria Brady.
You already did it.
I did it.
Marty will be presented with the Hall of Fame Crystal on behalf of the Rochester Americans. Please welcome to the ice Amerks and AHL Hall of Famer Jody Gage to present this award. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Martin Biron.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, I promise I'll keep it short because I know we could be here all night. But first off, I wanted to thank Don and Jody for the introduction. That was pretty special. And I got to say, Don, you have a big part of our life back home because my parents actually learned to speak English listening to your call on the radio. So my dad used to say, "What does that mean when he says, 'and he hangs on'?" I said, "Well, Dad, that's when the goalie doesn't give out a rebound." So he got that one pretty figured out. So thank you, Don. Well, watching the video tribute, it's very humbling, and I'm very thankful to be here and accept this honor to go into the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame. It is a great honor, and one that I didn't think was ever going to happen when I played here 20 years ago, but it was such a great part of my upbringing and my education to hockey to be a Rochester Americans with that storied franchise and everything that it has given to so many players. I just feel lucky to have been one of them players that was able to fulfill their dream to play hockey at a high level, not only in the National Hockey League, but also in the American Hockey League, where it all started. The locker room for me was like a fraternity. I remember my very first day in my first training camp with the Rochester Americans, where Scott Metcalf brought us all at center ice to give us a speech that I'll probably remember for the rest of my life, that I cannot put to paper here tonight in front of all of you, but it was definitely one that I will remember. Or the days where Scotty Nickel would probably hit somebody from behind, and we had to realize that we were a family and we had to stick together on the ice and off the ice. Or even a day where Randy Cunningworth opened his house to all of us young guys for a Super Bowl party. All of those life lessons and stories I cherished with me throughout my career, and now as I am retired, to be able to pass them along to other generations, and I'm very thankful for that. So now comes the part where I will thank many people, and obviously there's many that I may forget. It is not intentional. There were so many people that were a part of this night. So first off, I want to thank all of my teammates for always pushing me to be better. It doesn't matter if I played one game with you or 100 games. Being out there on the ice for practice and for the games, I've learned from every single one of you. Even the occasional slap shot to the face in practice or in warm-up, I had to learn to duck out of the way, so I appreciate for everything that you guys have done for me in and off the ice and into the locker room. I want to thank my trainer and equipment managers here in Rochester, Pete, Willie, Snacky, Jack, and everybody else, the bus drivers, everybody that had any impact on my career, that helped me stay safe, healthy, made sure my equipment was all right. I know I was kind of a high maintenance type guy, so I know it was hard, but I really appreciate all the work that you did for me. To my coach, I had only one head coach here in Rochester, Brian McCutcheon, and to John Cristiano, our assistant coach in the second year. You know, thank you for giving us a chance to play for a Calder Cup, and all those meetings, looking in front of that small monitor, putting the VHS tape in the VCR. I mean, that's going back 20 years ago, but still, I remember learning so much, and I still use some of those things that you guys taught to us now in trying to be a better and understanding the game of hockey, so I thank you guys for that as well. Mitch Korn and Jim Corsi, the two goalie coach that I had here in Buffalo and in Rochester. You guys pushed me, even though some days I didn't want to practice for 20 minutes, a half an hour after practice was already over. But you always found a way to send a message through me to make me better and to make me work harder. It wasn't always easy, but I appreciate all the hard work that you guys put into making me the goaltender that I became. Now comes the hard part. To my family back home, my parents, it's not easy seeing a young kid, 20 years old, going on his own. And, you know, when you guys came to visit, brought in some home-cooked meals and made sure that my laundry was all done and that my apartment was nice and neat. And knowing that you guys were just in the driveway, in the car, listening to the games on the radio, it meant a lot to me. So, yeah, it was definitely a long road when I left home at 16, but I knew that my parents and my family, my brother and everybody back home was right there supporting me. So very, very thankful for all your support throughout all those years. To my second family, my Western New York family, my in-laws, they welcomed me with open arms. They allowed me to sleep on the couch many nights in the summer where I was working out in Buffalo, trying to become a better athlete. You know, introducing them to the game of hockey. They raised 3 wonderful daughters, and they never really been involved in hockey. So I rewarded them by marrying their youngest, and I've given them sleepless nights when it comes to supporting the life of a goaltender. So I really appreciate your support, and I thank you very much. To my wife, Anne-Marie, knowing that you were sitting right there in that corner on most nights, I was here in disgrace so I could watch you and see that you were having a lot of fun with your girlfriends. But I felt a lot better when in the second period I was all the way down the ice knowing that you were right behind me. You knew exactly what to say or what to do when I had bad nights and you were just a kid. And so I appreciate every step of it. And to my 4 beautiful children that are here right now, I wish you guys could have seen this when we played here. The building was buzzing, 8, 9, 10,000 people sometimes, you know, fans cheering. You know, I was feeling good in this spot that I was right here. So I'm really happy that you guys are here wearing the Rochester Americans jersey today. You guys look really, really good in them. Way better than I did. But I really hope that I can pass some of the lessons that I've learned here in Rochester with these great teammates of mine, and I can pass them along to you, especially now as your dad. And obviously, last but not least, I want to thank all the fans, the people of Rochester that welcomed me with open arms when I was just a 20-year-old kid and didn't really speak any English. I still, as Razor pointed out, I still have issues with English, but I think it's coming along, so bear with me on that. You know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, you guys were my village, and you helped me get to where I am.
What a great ambassador for the sport of hockey. And now, the 62nd member of the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame, Biron. Up next, the Amerks and the Penguins. Let's enjoy some hockey tonight. Thanks, folks.